The night slowly covered the world with silence. The sky stretched wide and deep, filled with countless tiny stars that shimmered softly like gentle lamps in the darkness. The moon hung quietly above, spreading pale silver light across the land. A cool breeze moved slowly through the trees, brushing the leaves together in soft whispers. The river flowed calmly in the distance, carrying peaceful reflections of the sky. Everything seemed to slow down, as if creation itself was taking a deep breath and resting. In this calm and gentle night, in a small village resting between hills and water, lived a young boy named Aaron. Aaron's village was simple and peaceful. Small homes stood close together, their windows glowing warmly in the dark. Narrow paths wound gently between gardens and fields. During the day, sunlight filled the air with life and warmth. At night, quiet wrapped everything in comfort. People here lived close to nature, close to one another, and close to God. They worked hard, helped each other, and prayed often. Life was slow, steady, and full of meaning. Aaron loved the quiet of the night more than any other time. When the world became silent, he felt closer to God. He liked to sit outside his home, feeling the cool air on his skin and listening to the gentle sounds around him. He listened to the wind moving softly through the leaves. He listened to the distant song of insects. He listened to the calm rhythm of the river. These sounds brought peace to his heart. They reminded him that God was always near, always watching, always caring. During the day, Aaron worked hard. He helped his family in the fields. He carried water from the river. He repaired broken fences. He guided travelers safely through the hills. He comforted neighbors who felt lonely. He listened patiently to those who needed someone to hear them. He tried his best to serve everyone with kindness and humility. People trusted him. They depended on him. They admired his gentle heart and quiet strength. But inside, Aaron often felt tired. The weight of responsibility slowly pressed upon him. His parents were growing older and weaker. His village needed him more each year. His days became longer. His tasks became heavier. His heart felt stretched. Slowly, without warning, stress entered his life. At first, it came gently. A small tightness in his chest. A few restless thoughts at night. A slight heaviness in his breathing. But over time, it grew stronger. His sleep became shallow. His thoughts raced without rest. His heart felt uneasy even when everything seemed calm. He worried about his family. He worried about the village. He worried about the future. He worried about things he could not control. Many nights, Aaron lay awake in his small room, staring at the wooden ceiling. The silence around him felt loud. His thoughts repeated again and again. He whispered prayers softly, asking God for peace. He asked God why stress existed. He asked why worry touched his heart, even though he trusted God. He asked why his soul could not rest. Sometimes tears quietly rolled down his cheeks. He felt weak, confused, and tired. He did not speak of his struggles to anyone. He did not want to burden others. He did not want to appear fragile. He believed he must stay strong for everyone. But inside, his heart longed for rest. He longed for reassurance. He longed for peace. One night, when the weight became too heavy to carry, Aaron stepped outside. The moonlight guided his path. The cool night air wrapped around him gently. He walked slowly along a narrow trail that led toward a quiet hill beyond the village. With each step, he breathed deeply, trying to release the tension inside him. The wind whispered softly, and the earth beneath his feet felt firm and steady. When Aaron reached the top of the hill, he sat on a large, smooth stone. Below him, the village rested peacefully. Small lights glowed in windows. The river shimmered like silver thread. The fields lay still beneath the moon. Above him, the sky stretched endlessly, filled with countless stars. In that vast silence, Aaron felt both small and deeply loved. He closed his eyes and whispered, God, why do you allow stress? Why do you allow worry and pain? I trust you, but my heart feels heavy. Please help me understand. The night remained silent, but within that stillness, a gentle peace slowly entered his heart. The breeze touched his face softly, like a comforting hand. The leaves rustled quietly, like whispered prayers. Aaron felt God's presence not as a loud voice, but as a deep understanding within his soul. He slowly began to realize that stress was not meant to destroy him. It was meant to guide him. Stress showed him his limits and reminded him that he was not meant to carry everything alone. It taught him to pause. It taught him to breathe. It taught him to pray. It taught him to trust. He understood that God sometimes allows stress to slow us down, to draw us closer, and to deepen our faith. Just as seeds must press through dark soil to reach the light, and gold must pass through fire to become pure, hearts must sometimes pass through pressure to grow strong and gentle. Aaron realized that stress teaches patience. It teaches humility. It teaches surrender. It teaches reliance on God. It opens the heart to compassion and understanding. It reminds the soul to rest. Tears filled his eyes, but they were tears of relief. His chest slowly loosened. His breathing became calm. His heart softened. He whispered, "Thank you, God. Even when I do not understand, I will trust you." He remained on the hill for a long time, watching the stars move slowly across the sky. The world felt peaceful. His heart felt safe. The night no longer felt heavy. It felt gentle, quiet, and full of comfort. When Aaron finally returned home, his steps were light. His mind was calm. His heart was steady. He lay down, closed his eyes, and drifted into deep, peaceful sleep. His dreams were soft and warm, filled with light and hope. From that night onward, Aaron still faced stress, but it no longer frightened him. When worry came, he prayed. When exhaustion appeared, he rested. When fear whispered, he trusted. He learned to give every burden to God before the night ended. Each night became a sacred moment, a time to breathe, a time to reflect, a time to surrender, a time to rest in God's presence. And so, beneath quiet skies and gentle moonlight, Aaron learned the greatest truth of all, that God never leaves, never forgets, and never stops caring. Even in stress, God is shaping. Even in silence, God is speaking. Even in darkness, God is guiding. And every night, no matter how heavy the day had been, ended with peace, trust, and hope settling softly upon his heart.